Microsoft is clearly feeling the heat from Apple's new phones. The company issued a parody ad, but it fell so flat that Microsoft pulled the ad before it really went out there. But you know, it's the internet, so it lived on. We got to see it. It's a pretty awful ad. Joining me now is our technology editor, Chris Siacha. So Chris, you know, Microsoft really feels desperate in this move because they're mocking the new Apple phone for its color, and that's it. They don't even mention anything else. And I thought it was, one, a terribly produced ad, and two, just wasn't funny.
Yeah, I mean, Microsoft's actually taking a page out of Apple's book here. Apple had made fun of Microsoft back in the early part of last decade, and even early,
right, those
few years ago.
Mac versus PC ads.
Yeah, Mac versus PC ads. But those were well done. Those were creative. Those were funny. And those were simplistic. Microsoft just seems to be throwing the vitriol here. And Microsoft's not really in a position to talk because Microsoft's sales of its Surface as well as Windows phones aren't as high as Apple's sales of Mac were. So it's really not in a position to make fun of Apple.
Well, they did do that ad with the Surface tablet where they made fun of the iPad, and that ad worked out pretty well. That was pretty funny, where the Surface tablet is saying how much it can do, and the iPad is saying, oh, I can't do that, oh, I can't do that, oh, I can't do that.
But we're seeing iPad sales continue to dominate Surface sales. Microsoft actually had to take a write-down in the last quarter on Surface inventory by about $1 billion because the tablets just aren't selling. iPad continues to be the #1 leader in the tablet market. So even though the Microsoft ad for the Surface making fun of this iPad was well done, there's nothing really to back it up there.
All right, so when we go back to this phone, the new phones, lots of promotions right now. Best Buy running a deal where you can trade in an old phone, get a 5, not a 5C or 5S, but a 5 for $100. Do we expect to see more of these deals coming out?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen Apple really get into the reseller trade-in program. We've also seen Walmart and Best Buy have their own programs. I would expect to see more companies do this. We've seen 5C sales already come out this weekend. A couple of the units have already been pre-sold out. Sprint announced that the yellow version of the 5C is already pre-sold out. And we've also seen the yellow, the green, the pink, and the blue as well sold out. So I would expect that we would see more trade-in programs continue to pop up as people want the iPhone 5C. Obviously, sales are going well, and the 5S, which is expected to go on pre-sale next Friday.
All right, well, I know that most people want to see the stock go green and not red. So hopefully that will happen for these new phones. It'll move the Apple stock up. That's Chris Siacha, our technology editor, and I'm Deborah Porchart with The Street.